What up, nerds? Welcome to the latest segment of Movies and Shows with Comics and Pops, aka Alonzo from Team Nerd Herd, and we're going to review Harley Quinn. So let's start with the comic book. If you're looking for the definitive collection or what defined the character today and how we see her, don't look any further than the run by Jimmy Palmiotti, Amanda Connor, with art by Chad Hardin, John Timms, Mirka Andolfo, and Alex Sinclair. Look for those books. And they had a 5-year run, which is really unheard of to be on a single book. So they really helped define Harley Quinn. You saw her grow from maybe an ancillary character, someone that could support her own book and also have multiple books, team-ups, being part of the Suicide Squad, popping up everywhere. Harley Quinn was and is, the it girl. I mean, she's more popular, I believe, than Wonder Woman. And she's part of that trinity of DC heroes. And again, this is due in part because of what Jimmy and Amanda did with Harley. I mean, again, she grew out of the shadow of Joker. She was no longer Joker's girlfriend, but her own standalone character with her own supporting cast. I mean, we're talking about the Gang of Harleys, the Deadpool knockoff Red Tool, Poison Ivy, Cyborg, Big Tony. The list goes on. And she also had her own characters. I mean, she did it all, and she continues to do it. Harley Quinn has been an amazing character, and it's because of these writers. So if you're looking for the definitive collection, look for the omnibus. I mean, it's available on Amazon. You can pick it up at your LCS, but I would definitely highlight that particular run. I wouldn't go back to where Harley Quinn was still considered the Joker's girlfriend, or, she was wearing her Harlequin outfit. I would go more towards what you see in today's world or in today's movies and shows, is that particular run. Now, let's talk about Harley Quinn, the animated series. Now, we've had a lot of iterations of Harley Quinn. We had her in Suicide Squad, we had her in Birds of Prey, but if you're looking for something that is like the comic book and really defines the character, really is true to the character, look no further than Harley Quinn, the animated series on DC Universe. Right now, it's also showing in HBO Max, which is where I saw it, and I loved it. It is great. I love all the characters. And again, I was in love with Harley Quinn in the comic book, and I love her in the animated series. It, again, true to her character. And I love her cast. I love Dr. Psycho, Kite Man, Bane. I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, it is a great series. And again, probably my favorite episode of the entire run had to do with the wedding, or the wedding that didn't happen, where Poison Ivy was going to marry Kite Man, and Harley Quinn did everything that she could to make her day special, or make Poison Ivy special, but ended up, telling Poison Ivy that I love you, and having those feelings reciprocated. I mean, it's great, and I can't wait for season 3. And again, all because of how the character has evolved, how it's changed, and it's true to herself. And I also like the fact that Kylie Cuoco is the voice of Harley Quinn. I mean, the list goes on and on, but if you're looking for something that is true to what you've read, then you need to go and check the Harley Quinn series, animated series on DC Universe. If there's no ifs, ands, or buts, but this is definitely true to the character. If you're looking for something different, then you might be a little disappointed, especially if you're kind of used to Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad and also Birds of Prey. The animated series, again, is truer to her comic book character. Okay, so again, Harley Quinn, the animated series, is fantastic. Highly would recommend it. If you don't have an HBO Max account, definitely get it. It's a lot better to have that account than just specifically the DC universe. That way you can kind of have a hodgepodge of everything with HBO products, the Crunchyroll, so you can watch some anime. And again, you get all of the DC universe. You also get Doom Patrol. And I will be looking at that as well. I heard really good things about it. So I'm gonna check that out. But again, getting on point, read Harley Quinn, the comic book, specifically looking at Jimmy Palmiotti, Amanda Connor's run. And if you love the book, you're going to love the animated series from Harley Quinn. All right? All right, fellas. This is Alonzo, a.k.a. Comics and Pops, signing off. And if you want to do it right, watch what you like.